Hi, I'm Frustendra, and welcome to KONA. Yeah, I don't know too much about this game, as is the case with a lot of games, but I got a lot of recommendations for this game by some of my friends and some of my cousins as well. So yeah, let's try it out. Play? The game looks really cool though. I like the I like the menu music, and I like the setting. Did you freeze? No. Okay.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done. They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it. When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Oh, cool. I want to try to pick up the... Oh, we can open the door. No? Okay, so ET is read flyer. Manas time. It will be good. Ooh. Cool. I can't read the map. Let's climb the tower. That's pretty cool. Kind of feel bad for having the engine run, then going out on a... Ooh. Tools. Oh, I'm stealing the fire starters. Can I steal the rest of the tools? No, apparently not. Anything cool in the trash? Empty bottle. I want to pick up that. I want to pick up that can. Yeah, let's progress.
Still not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself. Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business. Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it. William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent men. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses. But the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, the target would become the man himself.
That was a kind of a weird crash, but okay.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
That's a lot of snow in a few hours. Empty bottle? I don't think I don't know. Lay chains. Do I have a chains? Nope.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Okay, let's check on the other car. Man, you crashed down the bridge
The
and all.
driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
Yes, please. Can I? No, I don't want to close the door. Open it. Oh yeah, okay, I was blocking it.
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H. Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance. Such heart-wrenching Nordic poetry that was. But Carl didn't care much about flowery language.
Isabel, you gave meaning to everything. When you disappeared, so did purity. I would defend purity against the winds, the tides against ice and blizzard. Cool. No. Can I open the trunk? Well, first aid kit.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Okay, we'll try to do right. Ooh. Oh man.
Cold turned into pain. Carl needed to find someplace warm. Even better than he had hoped, Carl Faubert had succeeded once more and was now on his way to new adventures.
I think you should maybe get some heat. Before we do anything else. Oh, my brain is getting up. Is there anything else in here? Oh man. Cool. Can we close? Okay. Let's grab another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. I'm gonna stop now. Let's see. Let's check out the tower to see if we can do some recon. Okay, there's a boat behind the house. We can check out that after we checked out the tower. There's nothing inside the tower. Let's just check out the area. Okay, nothing interesting. Just the road and the trees. Frozen lake. Let's get down. I'm getting cold just looking at him on the top of the tower with the wind and all. Let's check out. No, not gonna start. There's no point in starting another fire. Can I grab the shovel? No. Okay, that's an empty can. Something. I'm just gonna go inside and warm myself a little bit. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, the door comes inside. Close the door and okay, and run back to the car and put all the chains. Lay chains. Maybe I should put them on the front wheels, actually. Did I just... Oh yeah, I only have... Okay. Empty bottle. I don't know. Let's run back to the hut. And... Okay, so... Stand here. No. Equipment, journal, map, option, documents, inventory, consumables. Oh yeah, because we only got half-life. Half-life. No, crap. But that means we got a weight limit as well. Okay, so cigarettes and the locked iron box are consumables. Equipment, flashlight, camera, map, journal.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
Yeah. I don't know too much about. I can like. I don't have too much experience with Fahrenheit because I'm used to Celsius. But like, if I can use math to find out how hot it is. But I don't remember how to do that. At this moment, I don't remember the ratio. Okay, let's bring it back up. Okay, this is a cutscene, I guess. Man, it's hard to see in this bad weather. Okay, this is an area with bad signals as well.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes.
That was a sign.
The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
I saw the sign, but it's just a sign that is gas station or something up ahead. And this is just you are leaving sign, I guess. There's a house to the left. Or a road to the left. Maybe we should try that out. Okay. Let's check if there's someone home. Roy's house. I miss my like driving this car. It makes me miss my first car because the first car I had it had the gear lever on the steering wheel.
Carl was dying to stretch his legs, but he had to stay focused on the task at hand.
Okay, I'm not.
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
Yeah, but you've been out for a couple of hours. I don't think he's gonna notice if you're 5 minutes later. Well, okay then. There's another road to the right. I want to explore everything.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Not too fond of these loading screens. Because there's like end up sitting there loading in the. Did you crash? I don't know. Well, there's a fallen tree. But yeah, not too fond of loading like in the middle of going, middle of driving. Do you ever turn off your car? No, wrong button.
Monks wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store. Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Oh, I can't open that, of course. Let's check out the back first. Oops. Roar!
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears? Hate was in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Let it be known, you're nothing more than a brigand, a robber, a garbage hoarder, a wiper, a leech, a monster. You're holding a knife at my throat. Too bad for me, but... I don't know. Oh, I don't want to use the flashlight. What in the world is this?
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first.
Yeah, but it's blue. Ooh, tracks. Yes, keep the picture.
Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
But, yeah, the prints that we see...
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
Is that a frozen dude?
Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be. It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
What in the world? Why is everything white?
All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams, a cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
No, yeah, of course, no wolf could have done that. Am I supposed to backtrack? The beast
To all
enjoy.
appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out. To think like a hunter. The beast often invades settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence. A cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me. I had to cut his throat. The blade digging into his flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow, strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in ice, but I do know this. It is the work of the beast. Its attack curdled the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. That's weird. Can I pick it up? No. Can't pick it up. I could just read it.
What could these engraved numbers mean? A
739.
fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
Remember the numbers. Oh. Oh, this is the car that crashed.
Carl had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened? Now at least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Okay.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away. That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
Can I check what's in the box? What's in the box? Is the sequence over, or?
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Yeah, let's get inside the store. The general store. What's that? Okay, that's a box we can't open. That's what that is. Oh.
The milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit. The milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Oh.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close, that the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized. Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
Priorities. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll try to find out what happened to Hamilton in the next one, or later on. I don't know how long this takes.